Welcome back to Lesscashmoremash. My name's Tom.
And I'm Mike.
And today, Blind Fight Friday. So those of you who might be new, Blind Fight Friday is a game we play. We take two samples from our sample pool collection over here, and we just put them head to head and see which one actually comes out to be the better of the two whiskeys. I'm not sure what he's doing over there because he's usually the sampler, and then we could be pouring.
I'm listening.
I know. I don't know what's going on.
All I can smell is the brew you put together.
No, I know. So normally we got like other stuff going on with the price and the proof, and we'll try to guess that, but it really doesn't matter. It's whiskey against whiskey now, so that's the fun part of doing this, just to see which one wins out.
What happens? You're gonna know what we're drinking. We don't.
Oh,
Say that.
You want me to go? No, I don't think I did. You had me puzzled when you were just sitting there, like staring into space. So yeah, again, you're gonna see
what it's thinking.
You're gonna see the thumbnail. You're gonna know what we're drinking. We have no idea what we're drinking, so makes it fun for everyone. You can see how much of a donkey we look like when we totally guess absolutely wrong on what we think it might be.
Yeah,
but
we're either close or we're out to lunch.
it really don't matter in this one. It's just because of the fact that it's literally which one is better. That's the whole thing with
but
it.
it'd
So
still be nicer to be
the good
closer.
part about that, no, I agree. The one thing I do like about this is it takes that misconception of the fact that, I see a Booker's box and I know it's going to be good, or I know it's going to, you know what I mean? You start thinking in your head just because you see it. This one, it can be any two bottles. And some of these we've had for years. And like last week, they're not all bangers when they come out way back then. You know, when you're getting a $20.
I didn't even remember one of those actually.
No.
I was like, when?
No, I remember them once I looked up what the bottles looked like. But again, they were so long ago. I'm not hating the nose of this.
No,
one,
I don't. This is definitely not pre-shelved.
No.
Not hating the flavor either.
No. In fact, I think the flavor might be a little bit better than what the nose was
It
coming
was
out.
probably a little bit. I mean,
They're not bad in color. I will
No,
say,
he
he
might be
does
a-
look at them back and forth, and people might be like, what is he doing? He does usually give me the darker one on the right for some
that's
reason.
right. Well,
And it
because
is-
remember, we used to know, and I always wanted the good one last.
But I know, but
I know color doesn't mean anything.
again, a million years ago when I put these together, I did try to kind of put. I don't think I put like a Scotch with a anything besides like a Scotch. You know what I mean? So it's usually there's a reason. There's a method behind my madness. Not all of it was exact science because I did use the existing ones we had, but the new ones, on the other hand, I put in because I'm like, I want to see how.
I think
wins.
this is a new one, newer, and it's not.
Which is funny because we have like almost, I think there's 80 pairs in here, and how he manages to pick one of the new ones that I just put in, it baffles me.
It's not that old, I don't think.
That one is very good, whatever glass one is.
And it's not an 80 proofer, and not even. I don't even think it's a 90 proofer.
I'm switching to glass too, so we can knick-knack. We can go back. But I just want to see where we're at. Oh, we definitely are different.
It almost seems a little lighter. On the nose for me.
I just like to sound like I'm confident on all of it. Do you think you're in the land of rye or you land of bourbon?
I think I'm in the land of bourbon.
I do too, but I don't know what I'm in.
I think, and I think we're at a decent proof. Both of them.
I'm not sure.
I know we're above 90.
Okay. I know I got a
You think
Jack
you're down in
Daniels
the
or an Old Forester in my right hand. I know that for a fact. Two is either. I'm not thinking it's overly proofy, but I'm trying to think. I definitely am getting the banana, chocolate banana with some nuts in whatever glass 2 is. So
I'm not disappointed with one or two. Two seems
but
to
I
be
don't
drinking
think I don't think they're hot. I think we're around 100. I don't think. I don't think it's hot. But then again, when I had the single barrel proof and it's 125 or whatever it is, I thought it was at 102. So I could be wrong, but we can knick-knack
we just had
now
one
and we can see.
yesterday, a couple days ago, and that was like 106, and it didn't.
You barely knew. Yeah.
And then another one I called, it was like, I said 90, and it was 10 something. So
The one coming out, that's the thing.
my
Honestly,
proof meter lately has been pinging in the wrong direction.
The one thing I'll say though about the Jack, eat the rye and the single barrel proof, they are upwards of 127, or I think the one we have now is 131, but they do not drink their proof.
No.
And that's a testament to how well it's done. You know what I mean? Like you're drinking it and you think it's, the low 100s, and you're like, it's 131, you know, where others we've had, and you're like, wow, I just lit my head on fire, and it's at 115, you know?
Yeah. I'm going back and forth because I can't decide.
This is knick-knack time. One is very good, but it's very traditional. It's very just straight bourbon. It's tasty.
There's more than those two.
I don't know what I would have put up against this. You know something I haven't had in the longest time? It's either a Jack Promise or one has a nice little hang time on it, though.
No, it does.
Could it be proof here? You think it's over 100?
It doesn't drop off. I kind of agree, though. There's not as much complex going on one as there is on number
Way
two.
more in two. You know what? I'm getting a nice oaky presence. Could this be Old Forester 1924? I haven't had that since the beginning.
I actually, then I was trying to think of the proof of that one, actually, but
100.
Is it?
Yes, is 100 proof. That's what I'm leaning towards. That this is either like the Jack Daniel's
like
bottled in bond. Like that could be the Jack Daniel's bottled in bond in 1920. I'm not getting any semblance of Brown Foreman in glass one though. So I wonder what I would have put it up against.
Would it be a Booker's? That'd be too high. You wouldn't do 1924 in that.
Now I would put it up.
A barrel strength.
I would put it up against a Booker's if it was the single barrel proof, because it would have been around the same proof. But neither one of these are drinking hot to me. They're both drinking right around 100 proof.
I'm really not.
You know what I could have put it up? Could this one have been the end of my early times bottled in bond in there? Because I would have put it up against something like that.
There's way more to those two than one.
One is spectacular. Two is just phenomenal. There's a difference. One is very good. Two is just a step above.
I think I'd go a very good. I don't know if I'd go spectacular, but it's not bad. It's very good.
It's solid, and I would guzzle it. Like there's no. It's not like.
Okay, let's look at the get pile.
Yeah.
Over there. So,
no, but I'm talking like, and not to pick, but like it doesn't have like that grassy taste. Nothing about it screams young. Nothing about it screams. Nope. It's a super solid, well-rounded whiskey, but two is just a step above. Whatever that might be.
And has a better hang time.
Yeah.
It does have
it's got the fruit in the front.
A little more flavor. Mm-hmm. It actually might even be a little bit rougher around the edges. One is a little tame around the edges for drinking wise, but it's very good.
Two brings me to my happy place. It does. I'll be curious to see which one these two are. This just keeps coming out. It's just caramel. It's got a decent little oaky presence on one too. It's just. Again, even Jack is just beating up these distilleries because it comes out with the fruit and the chocolate and the nuts and the caramel and the oak at the end.
Old Forester's not far behind.
The same company.
I know.
And this could very well be the Old Forester 1924, which we bitched about the price, and it beat up every single thing we put in it.
It has done well.
So it's just one of them.
And again, since we've got that, I've not seen it in any other store. Anywhere. So whatever came and went, and it is. And
they said it was going to be a limited edition.
That's 4 different states that I've been in the last 6 months.
These are both very good. I got to give the nod to glass number 2.
I'm with you.
But these are both very good.
It isn't running away with it, but it is better.
They're like 2 different whiskeys, and any given day, I'd love to drink either one of them, but 2 is just superior when you drink them back to back to me. So, all right, let's see what we're actually dealing with. So this one's $3.89.
$3.90.
All right, so we are in the same range. So it should just take me a couple minutes, hopefully. And again, I literally, did you just say $3.89 and $3.90? I put this in last night.
I knew it wasn't yesterday's. I know it wasn't on when we had no shelves.
All right. Do you think they're rye now? Let me ask you again.
No, I don't think they're rye at all, but are they?
No, yeah, that's funny. I literally put this in.
It's not the $300 bottle, is it?
I'm gonna run the name in front of it, but this was courtesy of Roman Carter. Thank you, Roman, for this actual suggestion on this one. So at $3.89, which was was mine. So
Yep.
that's the winner. So we'll start with yours at $3.90. That was the Knob Creek 7-Yr Rye at
Wow.
100 proof. We got it for $32.99. We just cracked that
Yeah, we did.
like a couple days ago
Yeah.
for the blind. And I said, I want to put this in because I've been waiting to crack it. And since we cracked it, I said, he suggested, I literally put this in last night because I said, just in case we're
What
going
are
to do
chances?
it. Against $3.89, Jack Daniel's Bonded Rye at 100 proof. We got it for $34.99. Granted, that's a 700 milliliter. But honestly, both bottles under $35 all day long.
No, yeah.
These are both
They-
delicious.
They were.
I
actually
can't believe you picked the one. And we moved
Even-
these boxes all
even
around.
in the blind, though, I think that came out a little ahead as well. But
The
in the floor,
I actually picked the Bonded Rye as my favorite. The funny thing is I'm not getting the rye today,
no.
but that
not even-
banana
not
nut,
even not
chocolate
even at
banana
all.
nut. This was my winner in the spoiler alert when we just did the battle of the ryes, because I don't know that chocolate banana nut is. I said it in the beginning too. Is it a rye? Both of these.
You did ask, and I don't
did.
get any
Yeah,
rye out of
But
this.
they're so subtle. And I'll be curious for you guys that are rye drinkers. Do you like either one of these two? I do get the cooling sensation. Now that I know what I'm drinking, it 100% is there. Both of these are great drinkers for under $35.
Could be why I was thinking it was hotter, but
Yeah. But I at least hit the proof on that one. So
yeah.
that's funny that you picked the one I just put in. And it's not even in any semblance of order or anything. So, well, there you go. That's Blind Fight Friday. Couldn't remember what I actually did on it.
I was going to try to help you out, and I was in the wrong day.
Yeah.
so.
So if you want to see a future Blind Fight Friday, again, if we have them open, this took a while. He suggested this a long time ago because I didn't have the 7 was over there. We just never
Yeah,
cracked
I
it.
know.
You know what I mean? So leave a comment down below. We will put them in a box, and chances are Mike's going to take them out immediately because that's how he seems to do it. So you know,
That is so shit. Look,
there's 80 pairs, and that's the one you're having to pick. But there it is. It doesn't matter. Thank you, Roman, for the suggestion.
Thank you.
Thank you for all the future suggestions, and thank you for watching.
This
Hope you enjoyed the video.
This is spectacular.
It's spectacular. Like you said, no.
Well,
Spend less, drink more. Cheers.
cheers.
I want 2.
You said one spectacular.
Yeah, and 2 was phenomenal. It doesn't matter. Like 2.